That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He Vadered! He Vadered!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome indeed. Absolute pleasure to have you here.
Oh, I finished. Sorry, I tried. Moxie just couldn't hit. I couldn't last. I'm sorry.
Next time.
Thank you. Absolute pleasure to have everyone here. Badger,
Be better the second time around.
Badger, how you doing, buddy? Tell us. We need to know.
I'm great. One might be able to OD on white pills. I'm not sure. I've taken quite a lot of them, and every time I think I'm done, I go, okay, give me some more. It's real good.
I have not been taking them orally, like straight to the main vein, and I'm boofing them hard.
Every way to do it. Get it into the bloodstream.
I've been rocking a tinfoil hat for so long. All right, I'm gonna boof some white pills. Get over it. Rachel,
boof away.
Gooch.
Expected boofing.
Gooch. Oh wait, I'm supposed to wait for 10 minutes before we start talking about boofing. Gooch, have you had any uneventful days today?
Don't start.
No, he's nothing's gone on with him.
I'm fine.
I went out for lunch with Zach's today. We had a great lunch, but apparently I'm special, and I got yelled at by trans, and that happened at lunch today for no reason at all. Just pointed me out in front of all, like, there's a bunch of men there, and pointed me out and said, "You think you're so special? Just say it already." And I'm just like, okay.
I mean, you're one of the beautiful people. I mean,
No.
You up there in your ivory tower, lording your 40% female demographic over all of us peasants.
I'm so popular. Everybody loves me so much.
No, not true. I live in the hood. I actually live. I
think a couple of us, 3 or 4, all of us possibly on the panel might live a little in the ghetto.
Yes, I love,
there are many times when I was broke trying to make this all work. God bless it. I love you guys so much. Where I would put on Elvis, in the ghetto, and sing a little song and feel good about myself. But thankfully, thanks to Moxie showing up and drop 5 gifties, like, girl, you don't need to drop any. We love you. How you doing? Mox?
I'm doing great now. It's been a pretty chill day, and we're coming in hot.
No LGBTQ MNPs have assaulted you today?
No, got some snow though, so that was newsworthy in my
snow. What kind of a different type of snow.
You got snow?
Snow? Where?
A little bit, yeah.
Wow, I'm in Winterpeg and we don't have snow.
Yeah.
We're like gorgeous up here.
I'm in the Midwest and I have snow. What?
California.
I love some snow.
Weird.
Just pure powder. White powder.
Yeah, is it snow or is it like snow?
We gotta give Al Gore money now, Snow.
Very damn.
Yeah.
Badger, what do you think about, for fuck's sake?
Well, Erwin, I think cancel Disney Plus.
What a wonderful time to do that, Graph Web, because oh boy, do we have some tabs to share today that you're going to be happy to hear about, Graph. All right.
I didn't realize I was supposed to do drugs before the show.
No,
you gotta boof them.
Also, Manscaped.
Wait, hold on, leave it.
Name. Manscaped, it's in the name. Manscaped, it's in the name.
Everyone, quiet. No, Shake is speaking for the first time in like 2 months. Shake, you said something about every 2 months or so. Okay, quiet. All right, quiet.
Shake from Hunger Team for $20. I hope you're not uncomfortable when I stare straight into your soul.
Oh, you're sadistic!
He's just standing there, menacingly. Get out of there, SpongeBob!
Thank you, Shake. We genuinely 100% could not do this without you.
Yes, and my soul is diabolical. So, hey, let's.
And ABF up in here, Moxie. Right before the stream, I went to send you the DM you the link, and I went, oh no, I forgot to grab her clip. Just kidding, out of time.
Naughty, naughty, naughty!
my question though, she sent this to me. Because normally I was gonna put your face on whatever the clip was, but then I'm like, should I? Don't put your face on. Okay, that was my thought. Badger's thought was you should have put the face on.
100% said yes. If I had, that would have been there. Absolutely.
I mean, have it as an option, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll make
Gooch,
two.
Sure.
If you drop any after the initial 5, then you get the Moxie version.
Shout out.
Thank you guys.
Moxie looking lovely, as she always does.
Always.
She always does. And
That's
correct.
Fine men.
Correct. We're fantastic.
It's tough to steal the spotlight from Gooch, and I'm all for having someone here to steal Gooch's spotlight. Like I said, it's like I don't care if I win. I just need Gooch to lose because I'm so tired of him winning every single time.
I don't win all the time. Well, I'm close, but I don't win all the time.
So this is a Shiba Inu in samurai outfit with a Japanese-looking flag that says #1 going like this.
Still more historically accurate than
That's what I was going to say. Shiba Inu, they actually have them in Japan, unlike Black Samurai.
Allegedly.
$20 super stickers. God, both different.
The grift. I never saw coming. Baffles him.
All right. Are we caught up? We're caught up. All right. So I had what I thought. I have to pick up a bunch of money, but other than that,
it was snowing apparently today. It was snowing.
Yeah.
Boofing, as they call it.
Boofing.
Reverse boofing. Yes. All right. So I thought this was mildly good news, but Badger says otherwise. We wanted Deadpool and Wolverine to host the Oscars.
Someone who's done a lot of boofing in his day. Certainly in those writers' rooms. Look,
I thought good, but Badger says bro's got some TDS. I didn't even know that.
And it may not, it may be a light form, but he watches him as like he watches mainstream news. He thinks he's the devil. Every comment I've heard about him has been negative towards anything that's not blue. So maybe he could probably control himself. You get the runs from all the snow.
Yeah, a little bit.
He could probably control. Yeah, Ricky Gervais is the only answer. But
he put out a video saying he wasn't leaving X. Yeah, just put Ricky Gervais and Ryan Reynolds in charge of everything, please. All right, Badger, this one's for you. A statue of Jon Stewart's Green Lantern has been placed in Burbank.
Yeah,
they're trying to tear down all the old white men. Well, we want to put up a statue that is a strong black man, so that way young black kids have something like to look up to, some sort of hero. I say put him on every street corner. I support this.
I'm fine with this, and if only they had made, only they had casted the dude for Green Lantern to look like this. But yeah, that's Jon Stewart.
I will say they kind of disrespected him a little bit. Moxie, we need your expertise. Thankfully, you're on the panel. Do you think they did him a little dirty in this region?
That's a tuck if I ever saw one.
Yeah, it's a dancer's belt.
That's what I was wondering. The suits, they got to fly through space and stuff, right? Yeah. It's cold out and cold in space.
I would have modeled for that.
I thought it was a missed opportunity to not put it in the gas lamp district at San Diego versus Burbank, but...
Well, once they're on every street corner, they will be in all of the places.
Sure. Yes.
But and then straight up and like literally just put a plaque with the whole motto on it, brightest day, blackest night. That's great. I really support that. Like this is actually a wholesome story. I like it. It shows why superheroes were so important to us, why heroes themselves are so important to us. It gives us that thing to strive for so we can have like rockets go up in space and then land themselves.
While we're just doing the black superheroes that we like, I'm fine with Static Shock too. The original one, not that BLM fucking remake one. The original one.
Shove Spawn hiding in like an alley behind a dumpster statue. So that way someone walks down the alley and sees Spawn. Yes.
Put him on the side of the building with an obnoxiously long cape. Go ahead. I'm all for it.
Yeah, and I'm looking through the comments, and everyone seems to like it. Like, this is a win for everyone. I'm glad. See,
And
we
I thought
talk
we're all
about
racist bigots. What happened?
Give
and I literally just put a strong black man on every statue on every street corner. All right, Badger, we got another one for you. So, McFarlane Toys, they got some more figures out. Joker 2 was just so popular. They're putting out Joker 1
delusional.
figures.
Yeah, I know. I saw this. This is all the tisms in the one subreddit I go to. We don't know what he's thinking. I think we do, actually. The whole idea is that because this was so shitty and he was obviously going to do more of these, he wasn't going to charge this. He had to halt production. And so now he's going to turn this into a super limited. But bro, one of the people that like I talk to all the times in there, he's like, I'm one of the, and this is his words. It's like, I'm one of the assholes that actually like Joker 2. And even I don't want to buy this. I know.
Who would admit that in public?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the one subreddit I still think has if I was cleansing that platform, I might pick a couple of them out to save them. But even they're not going to buy this.
Sorry, Badger. They can't dodge the asteroid that's coming.
It's true, unfortunately.
I mean, if it was the Merv Griffin set.
Right. Yes. And by the way, I'm sure some Seinfeld nutter will take this and buy the 250 and he'll do a custom. We're special people.
I'm assuming Funko Pop already has this out as well. All right. Who here have watched some The Boys?
I don't know, but I want to get complimented. Stop by to say hi to you all, amazing peeps. We'll go for a 2 to 7 hour nap. That's just called when it's more than 2 hours, you're just sleeping. It's not even a nap. You're just going to sleep for the night. See y'all a wee bit. All right, bro. We'll see you. Thank you for saying hi.
I wanted to check on some of the comments.
Bro, he was a U.S. Marine. Like.
All right. So I hope you have seen some, Badger, because everyone else has left us. Do you think? ABF doesn't like Joker 2. Do you think?
Here.
Do you think The Boys is going to be political for the final season?
Hold on, real quick. ABF, I fucking hated Joker 2. I was referencing someone that liked it, saying they weren't going to buy the toy set that was $250. Sorry, no, I did not.
No, I'm sorry. A commenter accused you of something. It's now canon, Badger. You do not know how this works.
It's not a commenter. ABF is ABF. That's my bot. I don't want to get fired for liking Joker 2.
Currently, Lord ABF heading towards Saint ABF posthumously.
I like War Master. I'm waiting for War Master ABF. We're only a couple of steps away.
I had a name. There's some name I read in a comic book, and I'm like, oh my god, that'd be a perfect title for ABF when he's ruling Macedonia. ABF, we need to work on your. We need to work on your Macedonia title. Also, Tomok, absolute pleasure. Didn't see you yesterday. I was worried sick about you, buddy. So, Badger, would Warhawk be born from an egg internally or externally, given his parents are two different species?
I don't think Thanagarians have eggs. I think they give biological, like, freeborn babies, and the wings just grow. Yes. Yeah. What? He's, of course, referring to Hawk Girl and Jon Stewart and having Warhawk, who's half Thanagarian, half human. He got wings and everything.
I've been wanting to read that whole war thing. It's like Space Wars, you say? I like some Space Wars.
And Horse. Space Wars is great.
So I've yet to get any comment. Everyone seems to agree that The Boys will not be political. Oh, all right.
It will totally be political.
Okay.
Because that's how it ended in the books.
He didn't think he was going to lose.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Right, so it's going to be super. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching Civil War, which was just leftist porn. I realized it's what they think was going to happen. So this is going to be a great season. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's be so on the nose.
Ooh, a pair saying cool and going like this. They need to do a sticker of a money gun.
That sticker was for Gooch because he likes pear-shaped booties.
I do.
Everyone likes pear-shaped booties.
Yeah,
that's what's so great about asses. Everyone likes asses. Men, women, straight, gay. Everyone likes asses.
Yeah, except for
Call me, treat to our country.
All right, Predator news.
That's why I got yelled at. I don't know.
Your height. Why we talk about how what is it about you? What is the Gooch allure? You seem to have that aura around you. Obviously, it's big D energy. And if there were anyone who were to be just offended by that big D energy, just subconsciously, it would probably be a trans person.
Speaking of big D energy
and trans people.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, what up, Hypno? All right, so I'm going through Rambo, and it's a big hole. It's a very big hole, and it's all protagonist, antagonist, hero, villain, good guy versus bad guy, and all that stuff. So what if I told you in the new Predator, they were looking to make the Predator the protagonist? Okay, Gooch, you seem to have strong opinions. Tell us more.
Well, they're not really an antagonist or a protagonist. You could view them as an antagonist, but like not as a protagonist. Like,
sure you could. Oh
no,
you know you want me to steel man it because Nyat could do this in 3 seconds.
Let's assume it's protagonist
against aliens. Yes,
main character. Main character and protagonist, because sometimes you have antagonist, main character, protagonist. It's
going
all
to be
switches.
tricky to have the
Do
sister thing, but I could make a hero protagonist. You just say he's fucking going on his trial. You put it from his perspective. He's becoming blooded, and you have him against a bunch of assholes. You could totally root for him.
Assholes.
I'm not saying you can't root for him. But
That means protagonist, point of view character that you root
You can
for.
root for an antagonist as well.
Yeah.
But
the article here is going to have him as the protagonist, and we've established it could be done.
A character you connect with.
Should it be done?
Yeah,
Why not?
tell us, Moxie. What do you think?
Yeah, should it be done?
Don't ask us. You tell us. Should it be
Depends on
done?
who's doing it. I mean,
Right. This is the
with
correct
that
answer.
setup.
Depends on who's doing it.
Let's
look at it.
Oh,
You know, I
I'm
had Urban
sorry.
Dictionary boofing during the first portion of this stream. So.
I did not have a tab open for boofing. I couldn't warn anyone. I'm sorry. Let's see. The guy who's
Apparently,
making
I
it.
don't have enough lore to sit there and make Badger shut up.
Predator killer, yes.
Oh, I'm just saying,
this
you
is-
don't think you could make a character interesting? I think you could.
That's not the question. The question is a protagonist.
Yes.
I don't think the Predators should be put upon as heroes in a story.
Or people
And
that
I mean-
kill cops and hold a town hostage shouldn't
Oh,
be here. So
God.
go ahead, Moxie. Go ahead. No, sorry. Moxie was talking.
So I will confess, I have not seen all of the newer Predator films. Not all of them. So in
Lucky you.
with this proposal being the protagonist, let's say hero, were they ever like? I mean, I know they've said words here and there, but would it be predominantly like nonverbal character?
Oh, that doesn't count as verbal to you, you racist, xenophobe. You xenophobe.
Yes, I'm a xenophobe. Totally, all day, every day.
The protagonist is
I'm
the point of view
asking
character.
the question.
Yeah.
I'm
That
okay
was
with
my point.
with switching it up and doing bad guy as like the main character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was going to point that out.
exactly.
They're going to have to mention that. Yeah, it's already sort of been done. It would just be done without the annoying side character.
We thought it was going to be Whammons. The guy who directed and wrote Prey, which was Whammon, is the one behind this.
Oh, that one.
You tell me Whammon Predator, I'm like, I'm good. But you tell me Predator is like the main focus. All right, now I'm actually mildly interested.
Thank you,
Right.
baby.
But here's what I'm saying. Okay, fuck you. I'll write the movie for you right now.
Dude,
He's
I'm
gonna end up
rewriting Lambo.
saving- He's going to end up saving the two sisters from a bunch of toxic ass bitch humans. He's going to get blooded. It'll be really cool. What do you want? Like, yeah,
From the
fuck.
patriarch-
Like, it's been
Predator
done.
patriarchy.
Read the goddamn omnibus you bought. He's literally the protagonist. I need boofing. Can you hit me do another hit? I need to.
Hey, I support it. I
all
like it. Oh, here's some people who don't eat, instead boof all their nutrients. Could you pull up that tweet I sent where we find out that turns out Oz is a very queer place?
Oh no, different. It's a different tweet.
No, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 18
okay, yeah.
seconds. This, thanks to Steph, who is the media now, we have this wicked behind interview. Please play.
I'm gonna do it.
You have. I'm sorry.
Do we think that maybe Fiero likes the attention from
Good
both?
Lord.
I don't know.
Of course. Well, Oz is a very queer place and
I
has
think
always
so.
been.
Yeah.
Even from the L. Frank
Very
Baum
much.
books, it's always been queer.
Yeah. I think so, for sure.
Gay.
Hey, we'll take it.
We'll take it. And the interviewer,
Oh, boy. Okay, yeah.
interviewer
he's
is wearing
fabulous.
a pink suit, and his fingernails are all painted pink. So it's another gay interviewer. It's like, tell me it's the gayest wicked ever. Moxie, I think you need to do a little tap.
Oz you have ever been to?
I need to do a what?
Oh, sorry. Oh, your mouth is moving. I couldn't hear you. Sorry. I thought you were muted.
Oh, I thought you were telling her to cleanse the stream. I was like, she's doing it just by being on. We're good. Just it was so gay just now.
Are these two dying? Is something wrong with them? Like, I don't want to make fun of them because they look like they're about to die from AIDS any minute now.
This is what happens when you don't have proper nutrients.
Very offensive of me. Oh, sorry. This one died from AIDS. I don't. This one. But
that's like, cured now. Yeah.
It's rough. And then this thing, she plays the Wicked Witch, which is like meant to be an ugly, disgusting witch, and she looks far more attractive in that than she does in real life as like the Wicked Witch.
This is the answer.
Girl.
It's probably
oh my
RDJ looks poor.
Asajj Ventress. Did I say that right, Badger?
Yes.
Oh I said God. Who would they cast?
If you grade her up right now, that is who they would cast for Asajj Ventress. Yes, 100%. And by the way, thought we would miss it, but we didn't. Septum ring.
Yeah, and she's got like one of the bars, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piercings at least right there.
Wow.
Yeah,
she needs bling. You need a certain amount of flair. She gets fired.
And like Ariana, like say some prayers for Ariana Grande. I'm so sorry. What's going on with her? Does she have anyone around her who loves her? I don't. And I mean, Gary's response was Ariana needs a cheeseburger, which is correct. And Steph cried in response because that is correct.
Yeah.
Oh, so we will have Steph's a big fan of some Wicked. We'll have her on next week because it's out next week to talk about it. So presumably she'll have seen it. So looking forward to getting her response.
Fuck is love censored?
I'm getting love censored.
I don't know, but if anyone tries to censor my Jake, there's going to be serious live censored. Well, I don't know what you tried to say, but
well, if you're in top chat instead of just live chat,
right.
our side of the internet.
Live. I can't control that, but no one will love censor him. That is ridiculous.
And yes, so you often will say like innocuous things and then it won't show up, and it's like what? And then you go into the full and it's there. So yes, YouTube doesn't always like our side of the internet. We're too funny for them.
What do you think the numbers are going to be for this opening weekend?
I still think that thing is going to hit a bill. Opening weekend, probably not a bill. But
you think it's going to hit $1 million?
My normie mother doesn't even like musicals. Without me even bringing up Wicked, she told me how good the trailer was and that she wanted to see it. And our source Steph, she told us that she thought it was going to make a ton of money. She's literally the source in news articles now. That's the source that thinks it's going to make money as well.
Leon thinks it's going to I think he means slay. It is going to slay. It's going to be the gayest movie release.
We have a Leon adjacent panelist at the moment.
Wow.
As a woman, what do you think? You think Wicked's going to do decent or what? Mox?
I think it's too fine because there's a lot of retarded women that will watch it, so it's going to do fine.
we didn't say it. We didn't say it. Moxie said
no, women ruin everything. Those middle-aged twat waffles that were, going after the Twilight series. It's the same bunch, and they all
naughty.
Sorry, I thought I had.
And they all want a gay friend. So this is straight up that middle-aged
yes.
female demographic.
She also mentioned Twilight series, and now I'm ever so slightly triggered. Team Edward.
I was gonna ask you to play that this time because it's been a second. That thing makes me so happy.
Favorite. You have many children, but that one is a good one. I like. There's a couple of good ones. God,
dropping a nuke and dipping out.
Give me the cash. Been here long?
Yeah, look enough. Come on, give me the cash.
So later we will talk about Kevin Costner comparing Liz Cheney to the Founding Fathers.
Oh no.
ABF though, legit funding the Second American Revolution. Legit second generation founding father. Yeah. Doing the Lord's work. Thank you, ABF. Legit 07 to ABF. Yeah. Thank you, homie. And should hopefully be on this Sunday. All right.
So it might, by the way, that and well, probably not because I'm actually.
And the Gladiator 2 is out at the same time. So you got the movie for the men and the women. Yeah,
I think
better too Thursday.
I think it maxes out about 600. I think that's where it's going to max out. I think word of mouth is going to. I think people are going to be saying this is a little too.
Well, it depends on that, but then also Barbie had its wokeness as well. Hell, our side of the internet couldn't even decide if it was woke or woke it circled back into anti-wokeness.
I feel like Gooch almost
use the F word.
I know it's going to be a little too gay. I think it's going to be a little too much. I think it's going to be a little too much.
So would you say that your personal opinion is that
facts?
But you are like the opposite of the person this crap is made for, though, Gooch. That's the problem.
It's not
no.
for you.
Canadians.
When you come out and say this is queer, this is a queer Wizard of Oz has always been queer.
It's gay.
That ruins a lot of your audience. So, I would say take that bill and chop it about 450 off of that, and it'd probably be around 550, 600 tops.
I'm holding you to it. All right.
We'll
see.
Look at the election. Look at the election. People are tired of all that kind of stuff. So I don't know.
Well, that they
you
don't
could say
necessarily
Wicked.
relate.
So good.
Wicked. The stage plays did something different than a movie, and coming out and saying it's queer. Oz has always been queer. That's going to.
But my mom's not hearing that. She's just seeing the pretty colors in the trailer. So Gooch, let's make a bet. If I'm
not saying it's going to hit everyone, but
if international is closer to 500 million, I owe you a gifty, and if it's closer to $1 billion, you owe me a gifty. So I guess 750 would be the break even.
Well,
so if it's below 750, I owe you a gifty. If it's above 750, you owe me a gifty.
The international marketing is going to be totally different than it's the most gayest movie ever. They're not going to pitch it that way to the rest of the world.
Correct. The only people seeing this is the ones who are like following Steph, and then
But there's YouTube, and YouTube does wonderful things when it comes to movies because we are the media now, and so when people come out and show these things, people are going to be like, yeah.
A large amount of people don't watch that though. A lot of people don't watch YouTube. They're just going to see the trailers.
I disagree.
We're winning in a lot of ways, and we are taking a lot of this stuff down. Our argument is that Wicked is a bit too big. It's got a lot of momentum. It's like an Assassin's Creed or like a Veilguard. It's still going to sell like 1 million copies or something like that.
Star Wars is too big. They came out and said, "Oh, this is the gayest Star Wars ever," and look what happened.
But the member berries, you have the boomer crowd too that's going to member berry it out. They're going to support it. They want to see it. They saw it as a child. They want to see the new version, even if they haven't seen the musical. I haven't seen the musical. I haven't read the book. I have no ties to Wicked. But as a normie, I would probably be like, oh, Wizard of Oz movie, if I don't watch any of the extra stuff on YouTube. And surprisingly, not as many people watch YouTube as I would think.
Yeah, no. And to Gooch's referencing Star Wars, because one guy in an interview called it the gayest Star Wars, and it was already dead. No one showed up. That's from Rise of Skywalker. It's a steep decline. It's already gone.
Yeah,
it's not because people watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, wokeness
we are the media now is great, and it's real fun, but it's just simply not true for a lot of people who still just turn on the fucking news and don't watch YouTube at all.
It's Justice League. The whole Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. Wokeness was obviously a big part of it. Sweep Baby Inc. was a big part of it. But people are already just tired of like live service games and stuff like that. It's usually a lot bigger thing. And Wicked's one of those things where this is definitely going to put a dent in it, but it's still going to make some money.
Do you think the vast majority of people that are playing Dragon Age and then refunding it are doing it because they played it and didn't like it and it was so obvious, or because they watched Endymion on YouTube?
I think it's a combination.
But what do you think is the higher ratio of the two? Realistically, what do you think is the higher ratio?
I think Endymion had a bigger reach. I because the sales proved that.
Okay.
Yes, but the sales weren't just because of Endymion. It's also just people are tired of AAA gaming and whatnot. It's lots of factors. Yeah. And a lot of times woke is a factor.
But like I'm saying, there's a whole it's not just because they came out and say, "Oh, this is the queer." There's a lot of other stuff that have come along that push the same message, and people are tired of it. So, I think you're putting this like a little too it's going to make way more than it's actually going to make. I think it's going to be like 650.
Inside Out 2 made $1.6 billion.
What was that robot movie? Wild Robot, Little Robot, whatever the fuck.
The Wild Robot. Well, that one did fail, but that one was actually good. All right, so we got to move on because we got way too much. Glen Powell, my crush. Moxie, are you a Glen Powell simp as well? Fan? Simp?
Sorry, no.
Moxie!
Sorry.
No Glen for you?
I don't
Ladies
simp.
in chat, you tell me. Leon, you're a Glen Powell fan, right? I try to think audience. Well, he's about to win you over. I try to think audience first rather than me first. We're not going to go too much through this. Hollywood's most bankable news star on struggle and strategy. He talks about all the hardship of being like a new actor and stuff, and how he like getting into auditions itself, like he was happy and excited to do, because it felt like you finally got past that gatekeeping and stuff. And so he's all about, when I go into my roles now, I try to remember that back when he was struggling and he had it rough. And it's just all about like him being super real. He does wear like a fishnet shirt, collar shirt. All right. You know, look at him. He's allowed to. And it's just him being real after him being real and talking about how he just wants to give the audience what they want, how he doesn't want to do something simple. He finally got a chance to write a character for himself, and it was Hitman. And he makes himself a very interesting character. A lot of people seem to like it. Super talented. He's been learning a bunch of other stuff too in the industry that's helping him move forward. So I
didn't realize he was in The Dark Knight Rises.
He was, and he talks about how much he appreciated it, and we got to work on a Christopher Nolan movie. And then, what's his face walks in on Bane. He's like, I still remember it and think about it and whatnot. It's all about him just like being real and appreciating like his roots and how hard he had to work. It wasn't Jenna Ortega complaining about how she didn't get roles because she's Latina. Like, it's beautifully done. So thank you, Phantom. Oh, yeah, I just read it. Phantom. Responsibly, though, right?
Do it.
All right, Moxie, what if I told you Glen Powell was just the most genuine, best, +5 charisma checks? What then? Now would you start simping for him?
Oh, no. Just word of mouth. I can't go full simp just based on what you say about this wonderful, amazing man. I mean...
She's hopeless, chat. She's hopeless.
You never go full simp.
All right.
Never go full simp.
You also never go full Zegler either. Our girl Steph, friend of the channel's, is probably at like 1.4 million impressions when she originally posted Rachel Zegler's Instagram breakdown of full-blown TDS. Well, how strange. Rachel Zegler has apologized for lashing out at Trump supporters. The Snow White trailer is about to drop this month that Disney is doing damage control. Who was it? Was it Gooch? I don't remember. Someone pointed out how her original post, there was zero capitalization. Super sloppily written. I can't help but notice lots of capitalizations and periods and stuff in this one. Almost like she didn't write it. Yeah. Anyone here think she wrote this?
No.
Or Moxie, were you about to say something else?
Oh, no, I'm saying...
Oh, okay.
No, absolutely not. No, she didn't write this herself.
All right. Now, does this sound like Rachel? Yeah. You just tell from the first paragraph. Hi, everyone. She didn't start with her pronouns, first off. I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. You think that girl's like taking responsibility and be like, oh, I screwed up. It's my... And then you go straight into the PR of hatred and anger have caused us to move further apart. And I want to be a unifier, basically.
Where'd that hatred and anger come from again? I forgot. What side was predominantly responsible for it?
This week has been emotional for so many of us, Gooch. But I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. I'm committed to contributing positively towards a better tomorrow, Gooch. Thoughts?
I think this makes it even worse. It's they're sinking their ship. They're putting more holes into it, and it's just gonna. Oh, it's awful. It's just an awful. Everything about it, the publicity, everything is just gone off the rails even further than you thought it could go. It's.
Well, I asked if we were trying to think of like the worst thing that she could do that like is actually like feasible. Her going on a giant TDS like rant is probably the worst thing she could have possibly done.
We've had 3 different levels of this. It all started with Peter Dinklage. Before anything, with that damn rant saying that, like, do we really have to have my people? Haven't I done enough to push the cause? And then we went to the CGI abominations. And then, of course, she said all the things she said, and it picked up with the weird and antiquated and all the things. And then, yeah, over $500 million, because I was doing the reference article for all the other controversies. Forget Captain America. This shit has to be approaching a bit like at least 600 or 700 million. And then she comes out and does.
Will it break even? No,
no.
It'll hit $1 billion and not break even.
This will be the biggest loss they've ever had. The daddy top
Elon has thoughts.
Like she's gotten into like some verbal arguments with Gal Gadot, which makes it even Gadot.
Phil the Stain. Keep going.
Giddy up. So yeah, it just makes it worse. Like it makes her look like an entitled little shit, and it's like she's not gonna get any work anywhere. She's not gonna, like, no one's gonna want to touch that. Like it's just
it's more proof that Gina was fired because of ideology.
It helps her case
because she didn't want to put real pronouns in her bio, because she didn't want to do that, essentially that like struggle session with the people on the Zoom call. Because
well, Disney also tried to give Elon the struggle session and decided to take their advertising away from Twitter. And then that made him do this whole go fuck yourself moment, hi Bob, which is then what led to Nelson Peltz introducing him to Donald Trump, which is what ended up getting him to back Trump and potentially change the election. And that was all because they decided we're going to take our advertising off. Well, JK, Disney has returned to advertising on X reportedly.
And Gina reshared someone who was like, Gina was fired for much less than this, and then it's like the reframing of like all Gina did was post something that proves exactly what's happening. Yahtzee's convinced everyone that a significant portion of their populations were the devil and that they were the problem. Hey, what does half of our population believe the other half is right now? Fucking Satan, devil, Yahtzees, and what do they think they can do to us?
Assassinate.
That everything is so. Sort of an apt thing she was trying to point out that is in fact a reality right now.
Well, and it's interesting too, because Gina with the whole pronoun thing, right? That was a big no-no, but the times are changing. Like AOC took out her pronouns from her bio.
Boop bop beep.
I did check into that again. Fact check. It seems like she did that like maybe a year ago or so.
Really?
Yeah, but still, it does show.
That's how they do it quietly.
All right, shout out to every time someone has a problem and you got the whole at Team YouTube situation going on, I love to see everyone teaming together. Tommy put this out for one of his homies, got rejected a second time for monetization for like no reason. I saw all sorts of people reposting this. It just makes me so happy to see everyone supporting each other. I had Isaac, friend of the channel, our official memer in the GCA. He made the Alex Jones as press secretary meme, which made it into the International Business Times. It also made it right here on Russell Brand's thumbnail. You'll love to freaking see it. Get up off your butts, guys. And then as we've seen in chat, happy birthday to Ryan Kennel. Guys, he really, really loves when people wish him happy birthday. So if you have not wished him happy birthday on Twitter yet, you make sure you do, preferably multiple times. He loves it when people do that. Though to be fair, he might be doing it right now. I don't even know. I probably should mention it. He was doing a it's my birthday stream. So I'm like, we got him to do a birthday stream, guys. Slightly gayer. 1% more homosexual now. And speaking of 1% more homosexual, here's Ryan Kennel about to casually invade your nightmares tonight. Happy birthday.
Oh my.
Yeah, we've only got him until he's 50, so
I know.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
All right, so Nausicaa. Oh, Hypno, I'm glad you're here.
Excuse me while I try to find my fucking violin.
So, Hypno, I'm glad you popped up, because when I finish this, I must message you. If you have not read Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, considered by many to be the best manga ever, holy smokes, it is so good. It's one that after I read it, like I felt changed is usually how I describe it. Like when I walked out of Godzilla -1, I feel like I'm a different person after I watched it than when I walked in. This, I always love the movie itself. The fact that Miyazaki gets to be the best at manga and anime is not fair whatsoever.
Don't indulge him.
No, Lady Aaron, no, please.
She's a
could have
sweet
time her
mother.
out.
Yeah,
time her out.
Don't indulge him. Yeah, he knows.
I don't give a shit. Okay.
Fucking attention whore. Hi, troll. Look at nice hair. I like that. It's a troll.
No, it's anime. Thank you. That it just also happens to look like troll hair.
It looked like troll hair.
You look like a troll. I'm sorry.
How dare?
Oh my!
It's going to
Totally missed what kind of hair that was.
Oh, fine. It's supposed to be anime hair.
No,
Fine.
keep it on. I like
I'll get the anime
Keep
hat.
it on. Keep it
Can't
on.
have anything nice in this house.
People these days.
What are you gonna fishing now?
No, I'm gonna become the king of the pirates, you fake nerd. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Starting to dislike you.
Yeah.
Hey, try to be nice to some people.
Everyone's starting
You
a
look
gardening,
like a woodland
garden channel. A garden.
He did.
He's...
Hold on. Where's my gloves? Fuck! Where's my gloves?
Pencil topper, Irwin. I would have traded you in class for a cooler.
Yeah.
pencil
Oh
topper.
God! You would have shoved a pencil right up my butt.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Booping.
That's
and
what
That
butt
escalated
pushing?
quickly.
The little
Very
troll,
ass-centric.
the trolls that you put on top, the pencil topper, the holes were essentially their butts and their gooches.
Oh, right.
Isn't that what you were just talking about? So you said I look like a pencil
Yes.
topper. You're trying to put a pencil on my butt. Thanks, Badge.
Yes.
I do
That-
not consent. All right, let's do some gardening. All right. Absolute pleasure having you on the show, Marcy.
Thank you,
All right,
Marcy.
I swear we're done. Let's see if I can click
Bubbles
things
aren't
in
coming
my.
out.
This is gonna be
Oh
a
my
good
God.
day.
Not
This
the
is
only
gonna
thing
be a
coming
good day.
out.
This is gonna be a good day.
Oh, okay. Wait. I got to talk about Hitler real quick. All right, 1 second. All right. So I also.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
So I also read some Elseworlds after my Nausicaa, and I love me some Elseworlds. It's Just Society America. It's the Liberty Files. Yeah, the Liberty File. And it's like World War II Egypt. So it's got that Casablanca vibe to it. But then also they're going up against like Hitler, who has not only Superman, his Ubermensch, he also has the Martian Manhunter. Which, like, if Hitler has Superman and the Martian Manhunter, we should have all been speaking German. But my favorite part is Mr. Terrific is a white man, because it's in the 30s
Well,
or whatever.
Would go without saying.
Was Mr. Terrific originally a white man?
No.
And then they turned him to a black man with a T on his face? Or
And a boofing addiction
Oh,
in the inner
surgery.
cities.
But yeah, I enjoyed that. That was fun. All right, so we don't have long. We're getting back into it.
Excuse me.
Checking
Do you
out-
have a mouth breath mint?
Who were we dipping in acid? We all dipped acid 20 minutes before the stream started, if you can't tell.
Boofed it. All right, so The Onion allegedly bought Infowars yesterday in a super corrupt dealing, which we will get to because Judge might have some things to say about that. But I want to give an update on how not funny The Onion is. We already destroyed Kotaku. My sites are now on The Onion. Man forgetting difference between meteoroid and meteorite struggles to describe what just killed his dog. Hilarious. WNBA players forced to supplement incomes during offseason by cheerleading for NBA teams. Those ugly ass lesbians would not get hired to be cheerleaders. Are you insane? Listen, Democrats can learn from the 2024 election. One more fundraising text would have done the job. No!
Did they hire?
forever.
So, in response to this, friend of the channel, Lord Botha, wrote, "Isn't that Onion on the verge of bankruptcy itself? This is it being sold for the second time. It's absolutely doomed in the worst media landscape possible. It is screwed, and I'm going to do everything I can possible to make sure it's as screwed as possible." Lord Botha just reply guide this, and I got 222.2 thousand views. And then wait for this, Badger. You're going to be so proud of him. "Well, this simple question is blowing up. Time for me to grift, I guess. Check out my channel."
12,000 people saw that, Griff. I'm sure they all went over and subbed. Right?
Still, regardless, I mean, you got something popping off, you grift. So, well done, both. You know,
I love it.
we all like to think we would do the right thing in a moment like that. Lord Botha actually did the right thing. All right. So I talked about how they had the auction Supposed to be a public auction. Highest bidder wins. And then 2 days before, they're like, no, it's secret, and we're going to give it to whoever we want, not the highest bidder. So they gave it to the Onion. Turns out they didn't even put any money down. They're putting like money that Alex owes them like in the future, that like they already took all his money. There's no money to pay it.
Potential assets? Is that
Potential assets. Yes, they put up potential assets as the bid. So it's not even a bid, and they gave it to him. So they were finally able to get in front of a judge, and the judge just like, bro.
He broke them, Steph.
Bro. So Onion buys Infowars? Question mark on that one. So interested to see where that goes. Whatever happens, he'll set something up and be just fine. But having to redo all the branding, losing all the studios and stuff, definitely hurts. And fuck the Onions. Oh my god. So I at least want to see it a little more difficult for them. Steph, we just brought you up. Girls, we are the media now. I love it so much. Steph gonna be on next week. I can't wait. What, Gooch?
Nothing.
What was that about?
Nothing.
Gooch is the media too? Is that what you wanted?
No.
Wait, what? What's wrong? I don't understand. Is Gooch being sad?
Say it.
I'll cheer you
No.
up.
Go ahead.
No.
Oh, Gucci,
No,
look,
I'm
little
not.
Grogu is here to cheer you up. Oh, God,
No.
come on, he's too crack.
I said
All right,
this
there.
earlier in the stream
Hey,
that you guys
Coach.
that we're the media, and you guys were like, "Well, no," and I'm like, "Yeah, we are."
Yeah.
We are the
We
media.
are.
Wicked
It
is
doesn't
also
mean
going to
we're
make a ton of
domineering
money.
Fucking force of all change, but we are super.
That is
counted
the
as
media.
now.
She is
Yes.
the media. Yes. Good job, Steph. Congratulations. Awesome job.
Yeah, I love it. And it's for those who don't know, Steph's like an OG. She's worked with a bunch of people. She actually did what, like editing or something with Salty Cracker and whatnot. And Salty Cracker was the last guest on Alex Jones's show. So it's like, I love to see it. I love seeing everyone come together. I can't wait to find if the Onion, their quote was like, "Oh, I bought it because it's the funniest thing ever." It would be so funny if they ended up not being able to buy it.
So slow this down so we can hear it in like actual English. So like you were saying, like they're putting up potential assets of Infowars.
They rigged the crap out of the auction. They rigged the crap out of it and then stormed it with guns and shut everything down. That's funny. Whenever you talk about what's happening in his case, someone who's outside of it, their response is always, "How is that even possible? That's not possible." The government is wildly corrupt, Gooch, and every aspect of this has been as corrupt as possible.
I would like to buy that house, but
end.
The potential of it, making money over 20 years, just by
no, they literally put they put an IOU down as their bid, and then won in the secret bid, and no one was allowed to know like what the other bids were and stuff like that. And they even said they weren't going to do the highest bidder.
In a trial where he lost for not presenting evidence when he was not allowed to present evidence, and
he did. Well, he did present evidence. Yeah, they wouldn't accept the evidence.
They would not accept it. Right.
They kept saying, "Show us your like plans to make all this money off of it." And he's like, "I didn't have. He didn't give us his plans."
This is the exact thing that was also done to Trump later, where he had evidence and they didn't allow his evidence to be. It's the exact same fucking.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I can't get. I was struggling to find mainstream media. Apparently, The Guardian reported on it, but a week before the election, apparently, I don't know how to. Trump sued New York Times, CBS, and other outlets for $10 billion for false and defamatory statements, called the New York Times a full-throated mouthpiece of the Democrat Party, and also filed ethics complaints with the FEC against the Washington Post. Oh, Mr. Bezos, who said we're not endorsing people and came out immediately for Trump. Well, it just got some old FEC complaints because it's an in-kind campaign contribution to the Democrats by writing basically sponsored articles for Kamala and then not saying it is sponsored, essentially. It's an in-kind contribution. And then you don't report that. They're not reporting political contributions. He went full scorched earth on on the fake news media who is absolutely doomed. All their election marketing or election advertising dollars is drying up, and then they're about to go through the Christmas season, and once that's done, zero advertising dollars for them. And then Neon saying this on top of the traffic and readership falling off on its own, like we said, like AOC losing all her followers, like all these leftist channels losing all their subscribers and stuff. That on top of also being sued for billions of dollars by Donald Trump, mainstream media is fucked. Moxie, you happy about mainstream media being doomed?
Absolutely. Correct.
Anyone else have thoughts on how much better society would be without the mainstream media?
No, I'm still stuck on this bid, like, because that's illegal. I'm like,
you don't say.
That's
2
highly
days before
illegal.
they changed it. 2 days before they set it up 2 months before, because you had to like sign up for it, and it was like through official auction. There's all sorts of like official stuff you had to do, and then 2 days before they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that.
So there's going to be heads rolling after, like, because this is going to come out, and there's going to be heads rolling.
Maybe,
because this is illegal maneuvering.
But they've done lots of illegal stuff, and we're already here. So
yeah.
But he had good guys trying to buy it. That's the problem. Is he had people who were going to buy it and then just hire him on, so that way it could still be InfoWars, but he didn't own it. Someone else would own it. So he wouldn't have had to buy a bunch of new equipment and studios and all this stuff. So he had people who were going to win. So that's why they changed the rules at the last second, said we're not doing highest bid. We're giving it to whoever we want, because they didn't want the good guys to have it. They wanted to give it to the Onion, who turned the website. Yeah, you saw the website, turned it into the global tetrahedron.com or whatever website. When you go to the Onion, every single comment is making fun of them. My hope is that the next step is get the Onion to limit every single reply on Twitter. We can do it, guys. We can do it. All right, sorry. I got us a little fired up about that. All right, let's see. We got 10 minutes. We got a lot of long stuff. All right.
Overdosing on, I'm saying that's what started the whole stream. Overdosing on the white pills. The boofing.
Yeah, you're boofing.
Venous membrane.
Yeah.
My tolerance is getting built up. I got to like start main veining that shit.
Which apparently you shouldn't take LSD. Thank you. I saw that in the
chat.
chat.
I'm tired. And I'm tired just watching you. Like, fuck.
Well, people are all tired of watching MSNBC. So Scarborough, I talked about these two pieces of crap. She is the daughter of like a deep state operatives, Zbigniew Brzezinski. And then this dude killed his aide when he was a New York congressman or mayor or whatever. Absolute scumbag. So like Bill Maher, some of these people are playing moderates. These are full-blown globalists here. And even they're all saying that the messaging was crazy. They went way too far left. Let's see. These white progressives on the far left.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Not only. Oh, well, first, I'll just wait because Hayden just went.
Well, no, go ahead. Make it. You already you interrupted me to say no. Let's go.
A week before they were like going full out left and calling out Trump. Yes. So now they're like backtracking and sitting there going in middle ground.
And like this is the elite class. When they say the white elitist Dems, they are the white elitist Dems. Like they are not like at an AOC level. They are in the club. Like George Carlin talked about in the club and you ain't in it. Yeah. They are most certainly in the club. Also, all right. So Hayden is more than welcome to interrupt us.
Checked in on Ryan. Chat got him drunk. He's taking a 10-minute break, but FNT will be fun. Yeah, he's gonna be on a good one, I'm sure.
You were our source yesterday, about Frank Stallone at the bar.
By the way,
I didn't bring it up. Did you see who showed up at Trump event?
Yes, the speech.
Sylvester Stallone.
You said Frank Stallone.
Surprise guest.
No, I just real quick, so it's real clear with all of us as far as we are the media. We are, but one of my point is, it's a lot like the Republic. We just won, but the remnant empire is still out there, and there's a lot of people that all they hear still is MSNBC and that mainstream. They're not aware that it's left them behind. I just don't want to discount their influence. And at this point, back to the stupid Wicked. There's gonna be a lot of people. All they see is the Wicked trailer on TV, and they don't know what she said. Plenty of people that just saw Snow White didn't know what Rachel Zegler said because they're too busy. They don't pay attention to that shit. But when they do pay attention to the shit, we are certainly the media and the more respected group in that realm as soon as if they look for it. But I just don't want to discount the people that don't pay attention to this.
Can I piggy that quickly?
Sure.
After this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hayden wanted to send here yesterday. I wanted to play it.
Yeah, I just know for a fact that people that or like you, because it's mostly like I would say 50, 60, 70, 80s, like that age, they rely on their news outlets.
Yes.
They are actually getting away from that and actually going to YouTube. Like,
yeah, no, good. You see YouTube numbers going up.
I see the change happening. And
at this point, if I try to get if my normie dad was finally want to get a little more interested in politics, I'd just say start a Twitter and I'll just follow a bunch of more mainstream-ish people for you and maybe listen to like Dan Bongino or something. He'd have to do that on Rumble. Benny Johnson,
my dad,
Secret Service or whatever the new guy is.
My dad is going to YouTube. My dad is watching more YouTube than anything.
Yeah, and my parents watch us. We see Mama Badger.
Our parents watch us on you. It's so weird.
It's happening.
Yes,
we are the media. We're not there yet, and I don't want to ignore the Remnant Empire because that's how sequel trilogies and Palpatine returns.
Ship hasn't even fully turned yet, let alone go the other way. We're still in the turning phase, but we're in the part where now we can say, as far as like the share of like the media landscape, I mean, with Trump winning, it's clear at this point. Like we are the media, but a lot of those people aren't getting the news from us as well. And then there's always the Norman faction. Moxie, this is why we need. You said I couldn't, but I need a second clip, so I'm gonna have to modify this one.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
And it's a lemon party. Oh God.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is it. No letting go. Pedal to the metal.
Do I got any left? Oh, lemon party. Thank you, Moxie. You're too good.
Don't let the Sith escape into the unknown regions. All right, we gotta wipe them out here. Now.
All right. Back to this before Gooch so rudely interrupted.
You said to speak more.
I'm just kidding. That's why I'm giving you a hard time. We love you, Gooch. Everyone loves you, and I hate you for it. It was true. These white progressives on the far, far left said, "We're going to save you, Black and Hispanic people of America." And a lot of Black and Hispanic people of America say, "No thanks. You're kind of wild. You're too far." Actually, they'd say, N-words, you crazy. You're too far left. We believe in the American dream. We want to be part of the American dream. Thanks, but no thanks. Keep that in your college class. Now, if only you weren't also saying Trump was Hitler like a week ago.
Well, they were saying the Hispanics are to blame. Black men and Hispanics are to blame because they're misogynist and they're racist. And it's like, oh, good job. Yes. You want that vote, but good job. So
because you keep bringing that up. Is normally people kind of forget, and then in the midterms, the opposition party wins and takes a bunch of seats, and that's a concern. But with the way they're acting, they're not going to be getting people flipping back.
No, hell no.
Just Trump already has me thinking I will probably start voting again. He's not even in office yet.
I'm already here for it. Tony, would it shock you if I were to explain that the internalized racism that they love to talk about is actually their own?
The racism's coming from inside the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
turns out the people that think they know better about everything also think they know how to be blacker than the blacks. Yes, that is true. We know what to do for you.
It's those white women at the keyboards. Like, how dare you?
Well, they have dinner with those white women at the keyboards. We'd all be sitting there having dinner. I don't know if your experiences are the same, but halfway in, somebody would say, "My daughter is at blah, blah, blah." She can't raise her hand. She can't raise her hand and speak in class. If she says the wrong thing, she's immediately canceled, followed by blah, blah, blah. Normal-ass liberals don't like men and women's sports. All these girls, they've been going to practice, wake up 5 a.m, Saturdays and Sundays since they were 5 years old. We don't like seeing men coming in and beat them. That's one of those middle ground issues we can all agree on. So a lot of these fake liberals are going to be playing this. So he basically goes on and he plays the fake moderate. Late Night Dims, though, don't let go. Yeah, he screwed that title up. So let's see what they are saying. Because Gooch was all like, "Oh, they're going to moderate now. They can't go too crazy." But I'm like, Gooch, they don't know how to do anything but go crazier. And here's some receipts for them going crazier. All right, that seemed blah, blah, blah. They were complaining. I have one problem with the woke theory. I just didn't see any Democrats running on woke shit. They didn't talk about pronouns. They didn't talk about Latinx. It was the opposite. Badger, you look like you have some opinions on them apparently not being running a woke campaign.
It was it's the Bob Iger. We don't have politics or ideology because they don't. It's just how the reality is. You just.
It's just the right side of history. It's not politics.
Yeah. We know.
So there's a lot of this going on in this stream today.
Yeah.
Hi, Moxie.
Moxie brings it out. What can I tell you? Could be a lot of this going on after the game.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my
Democrats, Friday VODs do stay up. Democrats were mostly running against an identity that was defined for them by us based on a couple of months of post George Floyd defund the police Me Too Instagram post from 4 years ago. It's the same as the Biden White House saying, no, the economy is good. We lost because the voters don't know the economy is good. So they didn't lose because they're woke. They lost because we made this straw man of them being woke. Take some fucking responsibility. Jesus H. You're Jon Stewart. You're supposed to be one of the relatively sane ones, Jon Stewart.
I used to really enjoy him back in the day. No, good.
Colbert being a fake Republican was funny. He could do the whole fake shtick, and it was actually funny. I mean, you would disagree with it because it's politically stupid, but comedically usually pretty funny.
Go watch Bill Maher. Watch Bill Maher tonight. It'll be a complete 180. He's a piece of work. Because last week he already was starting to flip over. He's like, you know what? I've been banging on Trump for all these years, and like now maybe I was wrong. And it's just
if he admits that he had TDS, and if he admits
he did last week.
Mm-hmm. Was it a tacit acknowledgement, or he said I have or was he like maybe I do? Like, did he actually said he does?
Yeah. He said maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm in the wrong, and maybe like. Because we lost.
Seth Meyers did the exact opposite.
Derangement syndrome. I want him to say that even though I've been shown proof that the Steele dossier was fake and made up and greenlit by Hillary and Obama campaigns, basically, for lack of a better term, that he still thinks it's real.
Seth Meyers thinks when you're a well-paid Democratic consultant, you're a cable news pundit, it's much easier to beat up on some fake woke boogeyman than do any actual self-reflection. When they're not busy blaming wokeness, they're throwing trans people under the bus. So anyone more moderate tries to say, hey guys, let's be more moderate. Seth Meyers says, why are you throwing trans people under the bus?
Yeah, he's at least trying. But the other ones aren't. Yeah, Jon Stewart's the most disappointing one. He should fucking know better. Like, he's not stupid, so it's a willful ignorance. It's an obtuseness.
Actual satire. Democrats announced Satan as too moderate. Accurate. We had, let's see, Josh Gad. He played springtime for Hitler from The Producers on some video where it showed like immigrants getting arrested or some stuff. Kevin Costner compares Liz Cheney to the founding father, says we should applaud her. Dick Van Dyke says he'd rather die than have another 4 years of Trump.
FNT is late because Ryan's probably drunk and singing show tunes right now. He's singing Disney songs.
Is Dick Van Dyke even alive still?
Yes.
I thought
yes, he is. He's got a wife. Very active.
So Whoopie, it was her birthday. Happy birthday, Whoopie. My birthday dessert today was one of my mom's favorite from when she was a kid. She talked about these all the time. They're called Charlotte Russe. It's a sponge cake, blah, blah, blah. I should tell you, Charlotte Russe has no political leanings. The place that made these refused to make them for me. Oh, no. It's one of those anti-gay bakeries. They said their ovens had gone down. So they literally they hounded them down to figure out what bakery she went to so they could try to destroy them. Turns out the building was made in the 1930s and their boiler has problems. So they didn't want to do a large order that far in advance because they didn't know if they would even be able to make it. But folks went and got them anyway because they went ahead and made them like special for them, which is why I'm not telling you who made them. Oh. The media tracked them down. It's not because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics. Oh, they're not misogynist. They just hate commies. And then they tracked them down. Just turns out they're in an old building. They didn't know if they're going to be able to make them.
Disgrazia.
Oh wait, yeah, I kind of skipped past it, but yeah, Rachel Zegler having to apologize. Clearly wasn't her doing it. We're told that they're trying to get more Trump-leaning people on The View. Me and Gooch were like, it seems like they might be trying to course correct a little bit at Disney and ABC. Excellent, we'll get that in a moment. But Badger was demanding receipts, and then we had the receipts of Rachel Zegler having to bend the knee to Trump supporters. I think. But yeah, they're screwed. Celebrity endorsements. Terrible.
How do you run a business where like it's clearly it's given, like you saw all the states red everywhere? I mean, there was 10 states that were blue. No, I don't even think that much. So like,
not if you had to have a degree to vote, Gooch.
Oh yeah.
What about if you had to have an ID? That's the other one that I've seen.
That's the other one. If you had an ID,
we can't look at it. Don't show us.
Badger, you plug our stream. Oh wait, go. So go.
No, go ahead.
Before everyone leaves, everyone on this stream plus Mr. Tech Rat tonight on Inside the Badger Den. There'd be a lot of boofing and 38 seconds. Bring the fun, bring the party, bring those gloves, Erwin.
You think we get wild in the afternoon? You just wait for the late night stream.
That's good. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Gooch, anything else you wanted to plug by chance?
Yeah, just past 7,700. By the way, thank you guys to anyone who has actually liked and subbed. Speaking of passing subscribers,
yeah, let's get this guy to 10,000. That's going to be the push now. Let's get him to 10,000.
All right, that counts as your plug, Moxie. You want to plug anything?
No.
18,000 plus and growing with that female audience count.
Hit that female audience, Gooch. Don't quit.
Yeah,
don't quit.
Yeah, late night with Gooch on Sunday. Special guest Atreus will be there this Sunday night. So Blackstreet, yeah. Ooh.
I got a refill.
I'll be on this guy's channel tonight. I'll be there.
We'll be talking about all the.
It's crazy.
You gonna be making it tomorrow's stream? My stream? Potentially.
That would be positive prognosis. Positive
prognosis.
Right. Now the reason everyone is here. Moxie, your time to plug.
Oh, I will also be inside of the Badger's Den this evening.
Sorry.
or I won't. We'll see.
She will. She doesn't like full screen.
Right? We need phrasing clip. I'm getting a phrasing clip right now.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what the angry look she gave me.
Brian,
but yeah, I'm on with this guy up here tonight, and he's going to be on my show on Monday for the first time ever. Well, one-on-one.
Yeah.
We're just going to redo your experience
maybe.
in my YouTube house. So it'll be fun.
I'm gonna be on Moxie's channel here in 3.5 months.
And
a month and a half.
I'm sorry.
2,000. We need to push to get to 2,000, Moxie, because you're at what?
I just exceeded 1,600. I'm stoked.
There we go.
Yeah.
2,000. We got to get her to 2,000. There we go.
So sweet and grateful. 2,000. It's never enough. The chase begins. When you get there, it'll be 5 and onward, and it just never stops.
And the boosting just won't stop after that.
I didn't get 1 million views on the video. I'm so sad.
Sunday night again, Moxie? Late night?
Sure.
Yes.
There we go. Oh, we're all going to be
must-watch
there.
television. It's must-watch television.
Yes. Yeah, I'm asking you out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a nerd sometimes.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Come on.
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
Make sure you wish Ryan Kendall a happy birthday and